Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a story time video, which I'm really excited about, which is kind of bad because the story is a complete mess. In this video, speaking of LGBT, it's a LGBT story, which is really popular on my channel. I mean, let's get this started. Now, if you didn't watch my previous video I did a couple months ago about, what was it called? Why I Stopped Dating in the Gay Community. This is sort of linked to that. It's like a sequel to that one. So anyway, so that one night, if you don't know the story, just go watch that video and then come back to this one. But if you don't know that story, basically, I got stood up twice that night. And now, I don't remember if I mentioned this, but during that night, when I was on my way home, this guy called me, and he was another guy from a dating app, and I was just like, you know what, whatever. Like, I was like so over dating apps. I was just like, I'm deleting everything once I get home. I don't have time for this. But this guy called me. I don't know why I gave him my number at one point, but he kept calling me, and I was like, oh my god, I don't want to deal with it, but I picked it up. Anyway, long story short, without getting into much detail, he ended up telling me that he's like 27 years old, has 4 kids, one of them is adopted. He has his whole life together. He just recently got divorced, which I'll get into later on in the story. But he got divorced at one point of his life, and I was just like, why are you telling me all this? This is literally our first phone call, and you're telling me your whole life story. He was telling me how his cousin was screwing him over, and I was just like, this is a lot to handle. Tonight's already been bad, and you're telling me how your life is going. And I was just like, I don't know. But I wasn't really into the conversation. Like, I honestly could have hung up, but at this moment, I was just like, willing to have anyone listen to what I had to say. But, which I do appreciate him calling me, but at the same time, it's just like, But anyway, so after that, I ended up being like, you know what, I'm not really interested in this guy. Like, he was good looking, but also, let's take in consideration that he's 27, has 4 kids, has 2 kids, I think, currently, that are babies. And I was just like, I'm only 18 at the time, and I'm only 19 now, and I'm not ready for that responsibility at all. So I was just like, not interested, but I guess I told him during the phone call, I was kind of hinting towards that, like, I'm not interested in guys, especially after that night. I was not interested in dating anybody or seeing any boys whatsoever. But I guess he didn't get the message. Maybe like a week later, he keeps messaging me. I'm not really responding because, one, I'm working, and I'm always working, and especially at this time because I was busy at where I work. And 2, he was just, I don't know, I wasn't interested in talking to him at all because, again, I was trying to cut off all kinds of dating. I was just focusing on myself and, like, my career. And he kept talking to me, and eventually I told him, actually, I still have the screenshots, or I don't have the screenshots, but I still have the messages. Okay, there we go. So basically, I wasn't being negative whatsoever. I was being really nice. I didn't try to be a bitch. He kept messaging me. I wasn't responding because, one, I was busy, and then I didn't want to message him back anyway because I was trying to get out of the dating scene for a long time. So basically what I told him was, I'm gonna be honest, yesterday I was busy and I'm on the move the whole day. And right now I really want to start doing me. I think you're a genuine person, but it just came into my life at the wrong time. My mental health is my first priority as of now. I appreciate the company though. Lots of love, no hate or negativity. That's what I said. Well, then he said, you don't have to do all that. And I said, what do you mean? People come into your life for a reason. And I was just like, in my head, I'm like, you're literally almost 10 years older than me. Are you interested? And I don't know, I guess I was trying to be as nice and positive as I could. And basically what I said, yeah, you're right. And the people that have been coming into my life have been signs I need to focus on myself. I'm glad you understand. Which is true, because literally, if you didn't watch that other video, the night I got stood up, a stylist came up to me like, you know what, let's get together and let's do something. So I was just like, that was literally a sign. Literally a sign. I was like, I'm sorry you don't understand. And he kept messaging me, and I kept not messaging back because I wasn't interested. I did leave him on Do Not Disturb because I didn't want to block the guy because I felt like that was a little bit too extreme. But, so he kept being like, oh, why are you ignoring me? What are you doing? Like, I don't know. And then I told him again, a couple days later, oh wow, a lot of days later, told you know already, I need to work on myself right now. I tried being nice and letting you know, but now you're not respecting what I ask and not, I can't read, by the way. Respecting what I ask, and that's rude. I will be blocking your number now. I didn't before because I felt that was doing too much at the time. Hope everything works out for you in the new year, and happy holidays. All love. Now, if you're thinking, you're a bitch. I did previously tell him I'm not interested in the nicest way possible. And I guess you couldn't get the hint over the phone call as well when I was just like, you know, giving like one word responses. Just, I don't know. But anyway, so after that I ended up blocking his number because he kept still sending me messages. And I was just like, oh my god, just leave me alone. And actually he kept calling me as well. But, I was like, you know, I'm free. Like, I kept focusing on myself, which was really good. But then, gotten back into the dating apps, and I wanted to hang out with the guy. This was, like, last week, or 2 weeks ago. I don't know, it was around my birthday. And, I found this guy on this app, Jacked, which is very... I don't even want to get into it. And then, all of a sudden, literally, the most... biggest coincidence, and this kind of stuff always happens to me, and it's literally so annoying, but it's funny and it's good content, so I'm not really complaining that much. We were talking back and forth, and he's like, oh, so do you know Fan? I don't know. And I was just like, yeah, I don't know who Fan is, like, who's that? And he said, well, basically you were rude to him and disrespected him, and that you weren't gonna go out with him. like, I turned down a lot of guys in my life, so you're gonna have to be more specific than that. And I was like, and you sent in a picture of him. It ends up being the 27-year-old. I'm like, oh my god, this bitch again. I'm just like, oh, just like, yeah, I did, and I sent him the screenshots, exactly what I said, and he was like, well, he's my best friend. He literally saved me from being homeless. And what a coincidence, by the time me and him were talking, guess who showed up at his house with food, with dinner? Fan! So Fan comes over and he's like selling him like the 401, 411, I don't know. And it's basically being like, he was so mean to me, and oh my god. I was just like, why are you gonna lie on me like that? Like, literally, I have screenshots and I sent it to the guy. So basically, I didn't end up meeting the guy. All because Fan, which is the guy that was the 27-year-old, ruined it. Because he was, like I said, he's a nice person. And he literally gave the guy that I was talking to a house, not a house, but a place to live while he was being homeless. And then, the time I talked to him, he was giving him food for dinner. Are you kidding me? Like, the universe were literally aligned too perfectly, and things like this always happens to me, so I don't know why, but it's definitely a sign that I need to still take a break. I literally deleted all my apps, besides Rhea, because I got on the second part, so I'm waiting for them. I'm on the wait list, which basically means I'm not getting on the app, but I still have a little bit of hope. But anyway, I deleted all those apps. I was like, you know what, this is too coincidental. But then, I did download the apps again. I don't know, I was bored. I'm gonna be honest, I was bored. And the guy, he ends up messaging me again, and he's like, oh, by the way, I guess he's married now? Literally, how are you? This was in, I'm gonna pick up my phone. In December. It's January, February, March. This was the end of February. I mean, I guess it's February, March, because I was in between. So literally 3 months of me talking to him, he gets married again. And by the way, this is with the same person, but he was still his friend. He was telling his friend, like, yeah, you know, I guess he wanted to get back, not even get back, because I was never with him in the first place. He wanted me to get with him, and I was just like, no. And I was telling his friend, like, he's 27 and has kids. Like, I am a kid still. I'm only 19. Like, what does he want with me? His friend was like, nah, you know, that's my friend. You know, I'm not gonna do that. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. What? He's married now. Fan is married. The 27-year-old is married to a trans woman, like, congratulations, good for you, like, congratulations, I'm happy for you, my wedding gift is this video. But still, like, how are you gonna get married to somebody and then still be butthurt about someone that had no interest in you? But I mean, I wish them the best of luck. I hope they have a successful marriage, and thanks for ruining my life, my love life, again. So I haven't messaged the guy back because I deleted that, but I kind of want to download the app and see if he messaged me back and gave me a little update. So I'm gonna see that, and if he didn't, then I'll just cut this part of the video out because that's kind of embarrassing because it's been a couple of days since I've sent a message, and it's been a couple of days since I deleted the app. So if he didn't respond, then that means he's definitely ignoring me. And yeah, time. Which honestly, are any of you surprised? Because I'm definitely not. I'm just like, just not dating the life of Blue K, which is definitely going to be the name of my TV show when I get a TV show. If I ever do get a TV show, that's definitely going to be the name of the show. And yeah, opened up Instagram, there's literally a guy naked. I love when that happens. He messaged back. Okay, hold on. Oh, someone just friended Dylan to me. Okay. Oh, so apparently they just went back to the courthouse, and this is, what was that? That was yesterday. Wow. So they got back together. I mean, love, true love. You know, okay, while we're in this video, I just spent like way too much time back on this app. How are you gonna post, I'm not gonna show the picture because I don't want them to sue me, but how are you gonna post pictures of you shirtless and then be on a dating app and be like, oh, I'm only looking for friends? Biggest lie. Just be honest. Just tell me you're not interested. But you're the one who hit me up first. I don't know. Please. This is why I'm done with dating. I'm so sick of these people. I am so much better than most of these people. Personality-wise, looks-wise, that's questionable. But personality-wise, all these guys are so whack and so boring and just want to, you know. But anyway, so that's the end of this video. If you did enjoy my misery, please make sure to be like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with the whole class sheet. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with the whole class sheet that's on the phone internet, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! I don't know what that was. I won't do it again.